Hey, Al, you're on Free Talk Live. What's on your mind tonight?
The colleges in America are places of darkness.
Places of darkness.
Is the entire country. If you were to look at Earth from outer space, you would see that the light has gone out over much of the Earth. And it exists, it depends on what your purpose in life is. If it's monetary, this is the American mentality. You speak in terms of everything as money. Will this bring me enough profit? Will I become richer and materially more wealthy? And in the process, the soul is destroyed. The purpose of man's life is to perfect the soul. Now, what source of education, where will you look for truth that perfects your soul?
I would look on the internet.
I would get a backpack and start walking.
Yes. Well, one place to begin is the concept of freedom. We all say that man's life will be enhanced by freedom. Now, we are very free people, are we not?
I think that I think humans are born with a desire to be free, if that's what you're asking me. Do I think this country is particularly free? I think that there's a lot of improvement that can be made.
Well, compared to other places on Earth in other times in history,
okay,
but yet there's not satisfaction. We have divorce. We have the highest incarceration rate. So the concept of liberty is a difficult one to define it. Now, it was a very great book written called America Set Free, and I would recommend it especially to the good doctor who has a doctorate in biochemistry. Because once you read this, it's a rather large book, about 500 pages, but it discusses the real root of America's problems, how it will attain true freedom, and what is the source of education that you need for it.
Does it talk about eliminating governments?
No.
Then it's off the mark.
That is the error. That is the error. The idea, first you have to realize that everything in America is illusion. Everything is backwards.
I would agree with that.
What you might think. Conservatism, if you look even on, you said the good doctor said she'd look on the internet. Well, she goes to the Wikipedia article on conservatism, and it says, word by word, conservatism in America is what is known as liberalism in Europe. That is, the conservatives in America are leftists. Paul Ryan, and that's small government, human rights, individual rights, economic liberalism, to be free with your money and to do as you please. This is the left. This is liberalism that came out of the French Revolution, the disaster which was the French Revolution. Now, since we're talking about, let's talk about something the deepest.
Who's the author of America Set Free?
It was a philosopher by the name of Keyserling, Keyserling. It's the most enlightening book.
So, but it doesn't talk about. It doesn't say that we need to get rid of government.
No, indeed,
I mean, because how can people be free if other people are ruling over other people? Because that's really all government is.
Excellent question. Because if I ask people in America, the libertarian movement is not unique in saying that it wants freedom. Everyone would say that, would they not? The Democrats.
Yeah, I think everybody thinks they do. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the definition. But if I were to ask them, what is freedom? They would have a difficult time. And then there's a philosopher.
Well, libertarians can answer that question. Freedom is the ability to do what you want without harming others. You may not commit force, fraud, and you must sort of adhere to your word.
Yeah, that's one definition. That's the definition among the libertarians.
Yes.
Yet Mortimer Adler, the philosopher, wrote a book about liberty. It's 1,000 pages.
Well, Al, we're going to have to talk about that another time. We're up against the clock. Thank you for calling in and for the book suggestion. I'm probably going to need a little more of a executive summary to.
I think if you need 1,000 pages, you don't know liberty.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.